Welcome back, guys, to my Manchester United career on FIFA 18. It's time for the FA Cup. Look at that, there's already been an upset in the FA Cup in the quarterfinals as West Ham have knocked Spurs out. These cup games this season have been a great opportunity for rotation in this team, and having such quality and depth like Zlatan Ibrahimovic has really helped us progress in these competitions, as we saw James Wilson absolutely tear it up in the EFL Cup this season. And our two new signings from January, Gacinovic and Perisic, really made their mark on the team in our last game in the FA Cup against Stoke City, where it finished 5-0 at Old Trafford. So West Brom have been quite tricky when we've come up against them, especially in the Premier League. Last time out, back at the Hawthorns, it finished all square, 0-0 there. And Rondon's through here. Rondon strikes and Rondon scores. It's 1-0, 10 minutes on the clock, and we're already trailing the Baggies. They've been almost untouchable this season. They've done so well. They've seriously overachieved. I mean, they're in contention for a Champions League spot for next season. Almost a fairy tale for West Brom. Such a shame for Romero that he couldn't stop that from going in. Gacinovic feeds it out wide to Luke Shaw. Mata on for Ibra on the volley, and that was never going to go in. Wasn't even close to being on target. Rondon with the throw. He's always been a thorn in my side whenever I've come up against him. That's in. Rowo! And Twanzebe clears. Seriously got our backs to the wall now. It's not looking good. They're out for that second, and I wouldn't put it past them to get in it. They're in! How has that not gone in? Morrison can't believe it, as he just scuffed at his volley, and it's just dribbled past the goal, thank God. It's out wide to Jay Rodriguez, who has been brilliant so far in this game for West Brom. He's done well to hold at play here. Finds Jakob. Son straight to Solomon Rondon, who swings it in. Romero gets a crucial touch to it, as it's still 1-0. For me, Rashford is certainly better used out wide than through the middle. Here's Lingard now. Oh, he's done well there to get past his man. Bit of skill, looking for the far post. Now Ivan Perisic was waiting, and still we can't score. West Brom's amazing season continues with this 1-0 win here at Old Trafford in the FA Cup. They continue to fight on. They are now through to the semi-final, and they will be travelling to Wembley. Solomon Rondon, what a handful he's been today. Yes, he's had 2 shots and he's scored the winning goal, but when you look at the quality we had on the pitch, we really should have been doing a lot better. And it's pretty frustrating to think that we're at this season's FA Cup. Look at that. We saw 59% of the ball. We have 5 shots, 3 on target. It was a close game. And yes, you can have all the possession in the world. Yes, it looks good on paper, but if you're not doing anything with it, then what's the point? West Brom, they came to Old Trafford with a game plan in mind. They executed it perfectly. They scored the first goal and shut up shop. I mean, you can see the majority of their players, just their heat signature map there, sitting deep for the majority of the game here. Well, here we are again, back at Old Trafford to play Stoke City again, this time with 3 points on the line. It's a much stronger side that I've gone with for this game. We need those 3 points. It's De Gea that starts in goal, Jones, Bailly back in the side, as well as Matic, Pogba and Herrera, Mkhitaryan, Lukaku and Rashford up top. Mkhitaryan, look at him, he's going totally unchallenged here on for Rashford. Can we get that first goal nice and early as well? It's in for Herrera on the volley. If we can get that first goal, no doubt it'll cause Stoke to panic and then they'll just collapse from there. Matic on for Herrera. It's out wide to Mkhitaryan. Oh, he's still got it. Brilliantly done there from Mkhitaryan, using that pace. It's in for Lukaku. There it is. First goal. And it's gone to Big Rom, our top goal scorer so far this season. 22 minutes on the clock. He was trying to celebrate with Mkhitaryan there, but he was having none of it. But that's just what we wanted, that first goal in the game. And hopefully we can take it from there and get a couple more. Herrera, Romelu Lukaku, a bit slow on making his run there. And give that to Pogba, finds him perfectly. Pogba, tight angle. Butland was always going to save that. He was never going to get beaten from such an angle there. He has conceded the corner with just a couple of minutes before half-time. Lukaku holding at play. It's 2-on-1 there, and he still beats them off. And it's Lukaku who almost made it 2. They do seem to have improved since that 5-0 thrashing here. I mean, we played them at Wembley in the EFL Cup final. Berahino's through here. He's going to make it 1-1. Yeah, there we go. As I was saying, Stoke, they seem to have improved since that 5-0 thrashing in the FA Cup. I mean, they did well in the EFL Cup final at Wembley, which finished 3-2 to us, and they're level here. It seems as though Stoke City are not finished there. Hesse to Berahino. Berahino with that through ball. And Hesse is in. It's 2-1. It's a double salvo attack from Stoke City. What is going on at the back? They move the ball around so quickly there, Stoke. It's almost difficult to pick up, and then he just crosses that in so easily. 2-1. Perisic, is there a comeback for United like there was in the EFL Cup final? Pop, but saved by Butland. In from Fellaini again, and it's just easy pickings. I'm not happy. Not happy at all. He is, though. Mark Hughes. He's finally got a win over us this season. We really could have done with those 3 points today. We really shouldn't have been losing to Stoke City, a team that are battling against relegation. They've certainly lifted themselves out of that relegation zone, but for how long, I'm not sure. But this win here at Old Trafford will certainly do their confidence a lot of good. It's West Ham away next for us. It's always a tricky game this, especially in the Premier League, and especially seeing that we've just lost to Stoke City. Why we can't play West Ham on the Saturday or the Sunday beats me. I mean, I know we've got international duty for this week, and then when we return we play Liverpool on the Wednesday, but why couldn't we have played them on Saturday or Sunday? Why is it got to be a day removed from that game against Stoke? And then you look at the month of April, we've got Chelsea in the Champions League quarter-final after we managed to knock out PSG. So Chelsea, the first leg will be played at Old Trafford, so slight advantage there to Chelsea, and then obviously the return fixture will be at Stamford Bridge. Now Chelsea, they've already beaten us this season, twice actually. First time at Stamford Bridge, then at Old Trafford. But what a month of April it's going to be for huge fixtures. Well, I suppose all of them will be huge, especially if we continue on with this little slump that we find ourselves in at the moment. But looking back at the Chelsea game, last time we played them, it was in the last episode, wasn't it, where we lost 2-0 at Old Trafford. We dropped 3 points against the current league leaders. And then earlier in the season where we went to Stamford Bridge, where was the game? It was the 5th of November. Remember. Well, it's best to forget that 1-0 loss to Chelsea. West Ham United line up like this then. Joe Hart in goal. Zabaleta, Reed, Ogbonna and Creswell at the back. Obiang starts, so does Lanzini and Ayew and Hernandez. For Manchester United, I've gone with David De Gea in goal. We need this win, so I've gone for the best team I could put out there. Bailly, Smalling, the 2 centre-halves. Valencia is captain today. Mkhitaryan, Lukaku and Perisic. That's on to Matic now. He's playing quite wide here at the moment for some reason. Pogba finds Ander Herrera. Lukaku with the through ball to Nemanja Matic. It's not even Perisic that's out wide. That's in for Mkhitaryan. Get in. Good cross in the box. It all worked out in the end with Matic playing out wide. Why he found himself in that position, I don't know. But still worked. We're 1-0 up now away to West Ham. And that will hopefully settle things here for us and for also the fans. Look at Mkhitaryan, he got swiped off his feet there after he struck the ball. West Ham come forwards just before half time, looking to get the equaliser in his Lanzini. What a ball that is to Turich, and his effort just goes over, just goes wide. That's a really good ball from Lanzini. You want to get past Valencia? Nah, no chance. Valencia wins the ball off Turich. We got a bit of space. Well done. Nice little dummy there. Swing it in, looking for Lukaku. Lukaku makes it 2-0. The referee gave an advantage there before the ball even crossed the line. So we might have won a penalty if that hadn't have gone in, or if Joe Hart... I'm not sure what Joe Hart was doing there either. Just comes out. He's flailing all over the place. Winston Reid takes Lukaku down. Would have conceded the penalty. And is that going to go down as an own goal, or is that going to go down as Lukaku's? Hopefully Lukaku's, but it's 2-0. West Ham United 0, Manchester United 2. And with that win comes a massive 3 points, a massive boost in confidence. And of course, it's put us right back on track. Heading into our next game, one of the most important games of the season at Old Trafford. And it's against Liverpool Looking forward to it, and we need to be on the top of our game. Oh, just look at that. 8 games to go, and we find ourselves 10 points behind the league leaders, Chelsea. West Brom up to 4th. 8 games and 10 points. Can we close that gap? It's going to be incredibly tight. We seriously need to keep on winning, and we seriously need Chelsea to slip up somewhere. So we'll quickly preload our training session. So we've got Gomez on dribble possession and El Rondo, Twanzebe on defending endurance and El Rondo, and Gribben on dribble possession. So how do they get on? Gomez is progressing really well. He's up to 73 rating now. Twanzebe not far from making 80. Can he do it before the end of the season? We'll have to continue on with that. But here is some news. Dimitri Mitchell has been loaned out, so once that transfer window opens in the summer, he will make the move to Lincoln City. Thank God the international break was only for a week. It is out the way and done with. England were victorious over rivals. Who are they playing? Who are England playing? Is this going to load or what? They were playing Poland. A 2-0 win over their traditional rivals. Their fans stayed long after the final whistle to give their players a standing ovation at the end of a cracking game. England and a cracking game, those two, they just don't seem to add up, do they? But anyway, let's turn our attention to what's more important, the game against Liverpool. Here we are at Old Trafford then. Jurgen Klopp's side are in town. It's a big game, this. Big game feel. There is Paul Pogba, there is Romelu Lukaku. Everyone reported back from international duty, completely fit for this game. I've gone with the 5-3-2 formation today. De Gea in goal, Valencia, Bailly, Jones, Smalling and Darwin at the back. Herrera, Matic and Pogba with Lukaku and Rashford at top. It's Karius that starts in goal for Liverpool. At the back they've got Flanagan, Matip, Lovren and Moreno. Wijnaldum, Chan and Henderson in midfield. Mane, Aspas and Coutinho up top. Of course we need to be keeping an eye on this guy, Coutinho, who's already gone for goal, and De Gea just plucks the ball out of the air, thank God. Henderson now. Come on, Matic. Can win this ball back. Almost. Can we? Oh, come on, ref. How is that a free kick? We was just jostling for the ball. It's a yellow card as well. 20 minutes into this game. I think that's a bit harsh. For games like this, the ref needs to be letting the game breathe. Not to be dishing out yellow cards like that. 20 minutes in. Coutinho's going to take this then. Chips it over the wall. Jones clears, and we might be able to hit them on the break now with Paul Pogba. It's 2 against 3. Come on, Lukaku, get running. There we go. Lukaku pulls away from Matip, who committed to the challenge on Pogba, but failed, and there we go. Finesse finish from Romelu Lukaku. 1-0 to Manchester United. Good start, good counter from Pogba to Lukaku, and he did so well. Just took his time. Ryan Moreno, good finish. Henderson on the ball again. It's like Henderson's trying to draw me into making those silly challenges. Aspas now. Can Jones win this back? No, he totally missed that. And Aspas pulls the trigger on the finesse and gets that equaliser. We've only just made it 1-0, and straight away Liverpool are right back in this. Failed on the slide challenge there. Aspas just makes it look easy as he jumps over Jones and scores a goal. Here's Henderson again. They do seem to be targeting Matic here, who's on a yellow card. They're through. It's Coutinho. Strikes it right at David De Gea. Yes, well done Valencia. We can clear that now. Matic, no! Chan has gone down. With Matic already being on a yellow card, gets a second and he's off. Come on, ref. 29 minutes in. What a 10 minutes it's been here, and that I think is totally unfair. I think the first yellow was, it shouldn't have been a yellow card at all. Liverpool looking for that second, knowing that we're down to 10 men now in the second half. They'll have all the confidence in the world. Come on, Pogba, get to that. Oh, what a challenge! And the referee, are you kidding me? Doesn't give a free kick for that. Unbelievable. This referee, I think, had an agenda against Nemanja Matic. Didn't want him on the pitch at all. Sent him off. For what? Just jostling for the ball? Liverpool coming forward in numbers now. Aspas, who already has a goal to his name in this game. Aspas finds Mane, turns on it brilliantly, but Darmian is in the way, concedes the corner. Pogba to Bailly. We're playing with the high line here at the moment. Pogba on for Herrera. Hit that. Son! Took a deflection. Could have easily have gone in, but Carey saves. Everything just seems to be going through Aspas at the moment. Here's Wijnaldum. Pogba can't win the ball. Oh, he's in. Mane is in. De Gea coming out. And he saves. Wow. Intense stuff, this. Mane, who switched it over to the left now. It's Wijnaldum. Good challenge from Pogba. This time, the referee stops play and awards Liverpool the free kick. Pogba can't believe it. And he's going to get a yellow as well. Ooh, okay, I need to just calm down here now and stop conceding these silly free kicks, because Liverpool, not far out. They've got a great opportunity to get in the lead for the first time in this game. And it's Aspas, who seems as though he's in good form. He's out for another goal today. He's going to take it 23 yards out. It's into the crowd. Here's the flair of Perisic now. Give this to Rashford, who's over on the right now. Rashford's in. Lukaku unmarked at the far post. Get in. 2-1. What a time to score. There's just 10 minutes to go. Can we hang in there? Can we hang on to this lead? What an important goal. I mean, Lukaku's on for his hat-trick, but I don't think I want to go for it. I just want to defend this lead now. We're almost there. We are almost there, but Liverpool come forwards again in numbers. It's Alberto Moreno. He's going to swing this in, but it's straight to David De Gea. Oh, and if we play this right, we might be able to go and get a third. Rashford. Oh, through for Lukaku. Can he get his hat-trick? 1-on-1 with Karius. Lukaku. No. No way. You have got to be kidding me. How is he not scoring that? Jurgen Klopp will be mighty disappointed that his Liverpool team couldn't score any more goals, especially in the second half. I almost forgot that Matic had been sent off in those final 20 minutes or so. We kept persevering and we were eventually awarded with that second goal through Romelu Lukaku. What a huge win, not just because it's Liverpool, but because of our league position. What a huge 3 points this is going into our next couple of games. It's Swansea up next then at Old Trafford in the Premier League. 7 games to go. We are now up to third after that 2-1 win against Liverpool. But we're still unfortunately 10 points behind league leaders Chelsea. Lukaku level on goals with Hazard. Anyway guys, that is it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you all soon for the next one.